New Year's greetings and salutations, Workforce. This is Brian for Work to Game, and today we're talking about Ashes of Creation. Now, Ashes of Creation is an upcoming MMORPG. This has been kickstarted and it's been in development for quite a while. It's run into a little bit of controversy recently, if you haven't been aware. Namely, they have kicked off a Appoloypse, basically battle royale game, to help fund the game and test out different systems, like the upcoming Siege system. But that doesn't necessarily make players who have been funding this game and who have pre-ordered this game all the more happy, so ultimately we'll have to see where 2020 takes us. This letter is to help set the tone for 2020 as well as update everybody on the progress of 2019. Now personally, Ashes of Creation has me very interested in the overall game. I haven't pre-ordered yet, I haven't backed yet. I'm still waiting to see how things flesh out for the MMO, but this has been on my radar for a little bit, and I figured 2020 is the perfect time to start actually talking about it with the community. It begins. Glorious Ashes community. A new year is upon us. We've made incredible progress during 2019 and learned much since we started the journey together with all of you. I often think back to 2017 when we first started production on Ashes of Creation and the unbelievable reception that we received when we announced the project. So many hopes and dreams by the MMORPG community to create something that answers the call that so many of us have wanted for so long. I can say everyone here at Intrepid Studios is hard at work to bring those dreams to reality. A world where choice matters and risk versus reward can truly be felt, and intrusive pay-to-win monetization has no place. When I set out to create Ashes of Creation, I knew that it would not be an easy road. Nothing worth doing is ever easy. Hard work and dedication are key ingredients to success, but when you surround yourself with passionate people, like so many of our community and in the studio, you make the journey one worth taking. During 2019, the studio grew significantly, and while we still have a ways to go in growth, we are proud to have gained the incredible talents that we have this year. The gaming industry can be a turbulent place, and in 2019, we sure did see its share of turbulence from the studios across the industry. In 2020, we plan to continue the significant growth and will be expanding further to include more passionate professionals to join our Intrepid family. It takes a lot to build an MMORPG. It takes even more to build an MMORPG like Ashes of Creation and to do it all from scratch, with a brand new studio. There is still quite a journey ahead, but every day we grow closer. Each day a task is completed, a feature seems to progress. Little by little, the world that we all eventually lose ourselves in comes to life. 2020 will prove to be a year of progress in MMORPG testing. Next month, we will begin internal testing of the new MMO Alpha 1 client, and I am proud to announce that the Game Developer Conference in March of 2020 we will be showing off an early look at Alpha 1. So 2019, a year in review. We saw a great deal of progress in the project and allowed us to establish foundational systems and services in preparation for a smooth and successful alpha and beta of the MMO. Many of these were tested in Ashes of Creation Appoloypse, including our matchmaking services, instancing and support for multiple maps and levels. Early testing of Appoloypse allowed us to hone our networking and architectural redesigns. In our most recent livestream, we showed off some of the rework of the footage of a 5,000 player simulated test. We also saw incredible progress with our action combat testing and recently our Phoenix Initiate Castle Siege testing, where we deployed objective-based strategy mechanics. Behind the scenes, we've strongly solidified our platform services and where they were in 2018, introducing a single sign-on solution for account services and refactoring for authentication and account inventory management. Appoloypse testing has also provided us with much-needed information about our installer and our patcher, allowing us to ensure a smooth experience for Alpha 1 and beyond. Most importantly, we've developed and further solidified our cloud infrastructure to facilitate the deployment of our game services across the AWS network. Furthermore, and in 2019, we implemented aggressive logging and automated stress testing to ensure that these systems would be ready and for an enjoyable experience by players. Furthermore, we implemented aggressive logging and automated stress testing to ensure that these systems would be ready for an enjoyable experience by our players. On the content front, it's been a year of intense asset production. Margaret and Sarah have been hard at work showing off some of the team's creations in the world, the creatures, the armors, the skills, and the weapons. Ashes of Creation has an incredible amount of content planned, and we're proud to have some of the industry's most talented artists on the project. If you have not yet had the chance to check out our creation and our dev diary videos, I would highly recommend watching those on our YouTube channel. Along with the creation of the world, we have been hard at work at optimizing the environments and the performance of the game through both Appoloypse and our internal testing. We saw great improvements in this area of development during 2019 and expect even greater performance increases with our 2020 testing. Now, if you've tuned into our live stream and our update videos, you may have caught glimpses of Vera. The world is very large and it's meant to hold around 10,000 concurrent players, with the elaborate trade routes and sea play. The Vieran landscapes must provide complex obstacles and intricate passages between its regions. Now, Alpha 1 will be the first test phase in the actual world map of Viera. And for the first time, our community will step foot into the world and hope that you call home. Now, looking forward, we have a lot of work ahead of us. In 2020, they will be inviting you to the Alpha 1 phase, where you get to experience the systems and the mechanics of the MMORPG that we've been waiting for. We are all excited for all the data that this will provide us and cannot wait to make the iterations necessary to create the MMORPG of our dreams. The Alpha 1 experience will not be under NDA, so you, glorious community, will be able to watch alongside our Alpha 1 testers to take their first steps into Viera. Additionally, 2020 will see the public testing of our Castle Siege mode in Appoloypse, where the players will be able to experience our objective-based warfare, siege weapons, and destruction systems that will be employed in the MMORPG. As we continue development, we are working to always improve our communication with the amazing community. Now in 2020, you can look forward to new blogs on classes, node types, freehold buildings, and equipment, as well as more in-depth videos that showcase the whole host of systems that our Alpha 1 players will be experiencing in their testing. Now in closing, at the start of the project, I decided that it was important to share our progress in creating Ashes of Creations with the world. I wanted to share the journey with my MMORPG brothers and sisters, and I still do. Over the years though, we've had our stumbles with our commitment, as we've tried to find a healthy and sustainable balance. At times we've missed the mark in our communication and our expectations. But we've never stopped trying to reach out and hear from you. Patience isn't easy, but it's our paramount goal with Ashes that we can create a quality MMO game. While I can't show you everything along this journey, we're committed to showing you what we can, and we listen to you at every twist and turn. Everyone at Intrepid is committed to making 2020 the best year yet, and we have a lot of exciting announcements coming up this year, and we're incredibly excited to see the players step foot into Alpha 1. As we continue to build Ashes, I hope that you will continue to follow along with our development team, and chime in with your thoughts and ideas about what makes MMOs great. We've all had different experiences in the many games that we played, and those experiences help form the future of games of our beloved genre. The bonds of friendship that we form by being part of the communities, like in the Ashes community, can last a lifetime. I cannot express to you how much we appreciate our glorious community. Your support and commitment to Ashes means the world to every person here at Intrepid. We hope that 2020 brings the best life that it has to give each and every one of you, and Happy New Year from the Intrepid team. So with that workforce, obviously the question remains, is Ashes of Creation even on your radar? Were the issues with Appoloypse being something that's upsetting? From this letter, I personally get the reassurance that Appoloypse is here so that they can test the game and make it even better, and that they haven't forgotten what they set out to do, and they haven't been caught up by, obviously, Battle Royale fever. It's probably clear that Battle Royale fever, as a genre, it's going to be great, and we're always just waiting to see what happens next. 2020 for MMOs and beyond, because we don't know if this is going to release in 2020, could be a renaissance for the genre. Because when you look at AWS, when you look at xCloud, when you look at cloud computing, as it has an impact on these type of games, it's clear to see that MMOs might find a new home, where 100-player battles are no longer a thing of mystery, where it's 5,000 and 10,000 player battles and more. It's going to be interesting to see for sure. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to tell me what you're thinking about Ashes or MMOs in general. Obviously, they are a big time sink, so it's very easy to see how you can really kind of almost focus in on one. But Ashes has me personally intrigued, so does Paragon, so does New World, so does Final Fantasy. So I think there's a lot to be excited for on the horizon. I'd love to know your thoughts, like I said. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the format. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you have any feedback. Also, we do have a secondary channel, Ginger Prime Gaming. I would love it if you get a chance to go check that out. Link will be somewhere in the description of this video. If we've got other games that we're covering over there as well. So lots to do in 2020. I thank you for being a part of the workforce. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have an amazing day and Happy New Year. And I'll see you soon. Take care.